Take a look. Windows were blown out of the San Francisco home and debris scattered into the street after a gas leak triggered an explosion. It happened around 10 o'clock this morning on the edge of Bernal Heights on Mission near Murray Street. That's where KPIX 5's Susie Steimle is now with the latest on the cleanup efforts. Susie?
Well, Veronica, as you can see, they're still working to patch up the work here from PG&E crews. They've been out here for more than 10 hours. They're hoping to reopen Mission Street here soon and get the roughly 100 people who were displaced back home.
But it was just this giant boom.
Elizabeth Churchill was getting ready to leave for work when she heard an explosion across the street. Moments later, police were at her door.
And they just hammered on the door and just came in, and they were just like, out now.
She's one of roughly 100 people to be evacuated in Bernal Heights this morning. Police are just now starting to let them back in.
Shortly, we're going to start letting residents back into their homes, with the exception of the home on the 3900 block of Mission where the explosion took place.
There was no injuries. Nobody's inside the house.
Chief Rex Hale says his firefighters were on scene within minutes of receiving a call about a gas leak.
They positioned their apparatus away from the building and started walking up, and it exploded.
While the official cause is being investigated, Chief Hale says they have a general idea of what happened.
I would expect that gas was filling up that garage and it hit a pilot light, and that's what caused the explosion.
It took PG&E more than 3 hours to stop the leak. As for why it took that long,
we safely stopped the flow of gas as quickly and safely as we possibly could.
PG&E cut gas to roughly 400 people today due to this leak. Most of them will be getting it back tonight. The rest will have to wait for PG&E to finish its investigation first.
We expect to restore gas service to the majority of the customers within the next few hours. However, there will be approximately 120 customers, mostly on this block here near the incident, who will be without gas.
Today's event did raise some questions dating back to the San Bruno explosion, in which PG&E promised to reduce the amount of time that it takes for them to stop gas leaks. Today that time was 3 hours, and PG&E says that's the best that they could do safely. We're live in San Francisco. Susie Steimle, KPIX 5.